Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm putting on these sunglasses because my right eye is swelling, so I hope you can endure with me for the next few. Hopefully, my eyes can get back. I doubt so. Okay. Thank you. So let's share the today's lesson. Okay, guys. So what will you be learning and take away for today's lesson is what is leadership means to you. Who are your favorite leader? Why you choose him or her? If you want to be a famous leader, who will you want to be a leader of a day? What are some of the criteria to be a great leader? Okay, so exercise your brain. And later we got time, we'll go through the 1-minute presentation about your hat. What have you learned from today's lesson? A leader for a day. So which leader you want to choose? Now here, what is the definition of leadership? I tell you, children, so far nobody used this word leadership as it is. Ready? Felice, can you read everyone? I point, my arrow point the word you read, 可以吗 Felice? Ready? So leadership, 看这个字 leadership, okay? Wilson, Winston, are you there? Winston, can you show me your thumbs up? Your hand. Winston, can you show me your thumbs up, Winston? Winston, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thumbs up, show your thumbs up, don't be shy. Ready? Felice, go.
Lead everyone. Always don't expect return. Show how I will. Performance.
Performs, it's not performance. Show how I will perform, sorry. Okay, so leadership is lead everyone, always don't expect return, show how I perform. Ladies and gentlemen, today's lessons is leadership is about you. You see, let's talk about now Zhao Tong, Yifei. The past few days we have been talking about, oh my goodness, now my leg is swelling. I've become a frog already. Everywhere I swell. Give me a minute, sorry. Okay, last few days, Yifei and Zhao Tong, we have been talking about mommy so great, mommy so great. Now today, can we talk about a bit of daddy, Jenny, right? So, daddy and your grandfather as well, and your two grandfather, your father's side and mother's side, yeah. So you see, the grandfather and father, they to me, they are the leaders. You realize sometimes when they are leaders, they are sacrificing themselves quietly behind. Oh, Zhao Tong, you agree? They're very simple. You realize that in the animal kingdom, the mummy, except the penguin, the penguin is different, right? You agree, Wilson? In the animal kingdom, the mummy will stay in the nest or in the cave to look after the cubs and the baby. Then the daddy will go out and hunt for food, right? So most of the time when the daddy go and hunt for food, it might be hunted by other prey, a predator, or even humans, right? So like your daddy who's going out, I tell you, I show you one picture, you feel appreciative of your daddy, but now I can't show. You know, can you imagine, children? Can you imagine your daddy is cycling a tricycle? 三轮车啊，在下雨跟日晒雨淋的 the rain and shine is cycling, and then you fetching a lady that is about 100 kg. That is scary thing. How will you feel? Very heavy, right? You have to use a lot of energy to pedal the bicycle, right? So same thing, your father might be working through a very hard and difficult during the 9 to 5 job, or even midnight shift, or even if your daddy are in the police force or in the fire. You know, recently in the SCDF, one of the NS guy fell and killed himself while fighting against the burning fires in a building. So leaders must be like your daddy, appreciative, strategy to make responsibility, listen to you, principle, and honest and communications. These are all the qualities of a leadership. How do I improve leadership skill? Look at your daddy and your grandparents, or even your mom, or even yourself. So you see, as a leader yourself, can we take about every picture? You see, leadership is all of them are moving into one direction. So Jenny, Zhao Tong, Yifei, Eden, Ke-Ying, Wilson, Winston, and Felice. Next year, starting from next year, 2nd of January or 3rd of January, you guys are going to have 10 people reporting to you. Do you know that, Yifei? 10 people. You know who are they, Yifei? The 10 people is your 10 subject, your English, Math, Science, and Chinese. Agree not, Yifei? All your 10 subjects, is it moving into the same directions, which is all A1, 对吗? The 10 subject is going to move in the direction that you go for your university, 对吗? So the same thing in a country, all of us together with the governments, the people of Singapore, we are moving into one direction. That is to make Singapore 3P, peaceful, productive, and perform the best. 对吗? And profitable, so that 国泰平安, 丰衣足食. In English, it's called the peace, prosperity, and peace and progress for our nations. That's why we everyday take the badge, right? So that's about success. A leader is the one who help their fellow countrymen or their fellow people. Okay, so to be honest, every time when I go to the class, Felice, Yipei, you know, when I go to the class, especially the NA student or Jenny, Zhao Tong, are you NA student? I will always bow to my student first. You know, when you go to class, the student will stand up, good morning, Mr. Shong, then sit down. Usually, my student will sit down, I'll go into the class, I'm the one who bow to them. I don't think you see any teacher do that. Seriously, I will bow to them. Very simple, because I will even bow to you, you know, because thank you. You sacrifice your time to play while you come here to listen for the lesson. So I should respect you as my leader. So I bow to my student in my NA class, one of the naughtiest NA class. I bow to them. Then I say, good morning, class. Then they will stand up, good morning, Mr. Sean. Then they sit down. Are you NA student? So one of them very blur. I said, yes, I'm NA student. So I already told one of my students, okay, they said, if anyone say that they are NA, I will ask them to get out of the class, but just a joke. So they already know. So that's why I always want to make sure that whatever say there's a weakness. So please get out of my class. Why? Why you look down on me? Is it, Mr. Sheng, why are NA you not happy with me? Is it? Then I asked the other boy, what did I say? Hello, please lah. Mr. Sheng say that we are leader. We are not NA students. Guess what? Once every day, this guy saying that I'm a leader, I'm not NA. 哎，真的，赵彤，他有一天他真的毕业了哈，他的成绩说 OK 了，还不错哈。可是他可以去 diploma 嘞，不错吗？对吗？ We go a longer path, we make it in life. Not one student, no, not two students, no. Okay. So always believe in yourself. Why? Like look at this. You see, whatever is relate to that story. You see here. As a leader, you don't just cross yourself. Without these 4 persons, do you think the rest can cross? In fact, these 4 are the leaders, man. And letting the staff to go out. So, ladies and gentlemen, Zhao Tong, if you want to be a student counselor, always show that kind of sacrifice, the willingness to take the initiative. 来，我帮你 come. 那看到这个 OK 啊，这个这么小 OK 啦。You just need a person to pull you up. But this one, the gap is so big. You see the difference. I always use pictures. There's a reason for it. So sometimes in life, there's a big gap. You need more people to help you. Sometimes your life is a small gap. You need 1 or 2 people to help you. And your more objective is to correct now. You see, that's why you got up and down arrow in your life. This is leadership. Just like sometimes Wilson and Vincent, when you face in life in your IP journey, don't worry. If you need any help about anything, just WhatsApp Uncle Raymond. Uncle Raymond, I got this issue, things like that. You don't worry, Wilson and Winston. Even it's 11 p.m. If I'm still not asleep, send to me. Don't worry. It doesn't mean you attend this class, the rest you don't attend. You're not my student. You are my leader. I am your servant, serving you as my leader. I don't treat myself as a tuition teacher, please. I never have this kind of concept, please. No. You know why? Jenny, Zhao Tong, and all of you, Eden, you're listening, because one day, your job is to serve people. You realize, like Mr. Lee said, no, right? No matter how good it is, if he doesn't have all the good minister of Jenny, 是没有用嘛，对不对? You can have the best principal in the school, but all the teachers are not helping and doing their job. Zhao Tong, you can't pass your PSLE, 对不对? Right? Do you see during your PSLE, your principal go to every class and teach? No, right? It's not your teacher, 对吗, Yifei? Correct or not? But do you know when after teaching the teacher is damn tired now, during June holidays, they still have to go and teach all these things. You know, as a principal, they will tell you, teachers, thank you very much for your help. Because of your sacrifice of your family time to help this student in this school, I really appreciate you. I really good. During this COVID 2 years, you also done an excellent. They never say good job. They never use the word good job. They use the word an excellent job, fabulous job, fantastic job. So what happened? Even they got their increments, and the government appreciate the nurses and teachers. These 2 years, their increments, first time for 10 over years. The teacher, correct me if I'm wrong, 10 over years or maybe more than 5 years. The teachers have made increments. In fact, next week, Felice, Wilson and Winston, next week, Uncle Raymond is meeting my ex-teacher to have a 叉烧面. Oh, my favorite. 叉烧面. You know, one 那个云吞面有叉烧嘛 Jenny 对不对? I'm going to enjoy the bonding with my ex-teachers and my ex-basketball coach and my ex-football coach together. So this is, you see, a leadership is like not just like this, no. You know, you realize, when you look at all these, do you see the corner here? You see the word here now? Leaders will always motivate others. Now you understand why the four corners, sometimes when you look at the brochure, please start to look at the four corners of Yifei and Zhao Dong. As they're saying, go on Winston and Wilson and Eden, do not cut corners. In Chinese, it's called 不要偷工什么? Anyone can add for me? 偷工什么 Jenny?
偷工减料。
对了，我不错嘛，你华人啊，那咱们来比试吧。我总上联，你讲下联。Okay, now you know why I love Chinese 哦。我不喜欢你，我用4个字骂你也可以；我喜欢你，我用4个字夸你也可以啊，对吗？ So please, Chinese is like your right hand, English is like your left hand. Uncle, 你没有讲错啊。Unless your master hand is your left hand, but my master hand is my right hand. I use my master hand as my Chinese because I'm Chinese. That is my mother tongue. English to me is like a second language, but here in Singapore it's the first language. Okay, so let's move on. So get right about these two pictures. Always know in your life you have big gap. You need more leaders to help you. You never treat those friends like it's non-leader. My eye is a bit better now. I can open a bit now. Okay, but I still wear my sunglasses if you don't mind. Yeah. Now, children, this one is very, very important. I'm not sure whether our dear no, okay. Eden is not in, so I just want to make sure because sometimes I got 3 screens. I hope you understand I got 3 screens, so I make sure that. Give me a minute. I sent to my colleague first to say that. Oh, Eden 请假 OK， 这样不用讲了 OK， 这样不用再看了。Let me drink some water. Okay, please, guys. I want all of you, including Eden and Colin, please choose three of these. Okay, then I can tell you your fortune. I可以帮你算命. So Uncle Raymond, let me start for myself first. I'm number 8, number 9, and number 10. But sometimes I can be number 8, number 15, okay, and number 24. Did I tell you, Felice, Jenny, and Ife, 2 days ago, I got 2 brothers in my tuition. The brother threw the eraser at the brother. You ma? So I went to the toilet. The youngest brother threw the eraser at the eldest brother. Then the eldest brother told me, Uncle Raymond, my titi threw the rubber at me, eraser. Say, did you do that? Then the younger brother, no, I accidentally dropped the rubber, I hit him. Say, no. Then the distance was so far away, no? How can you accidentally rubber hit him? So I say, please don't lie, because this classroom got a camera. Then finally he said, yes, I did throw the rubber at my brother. So I say, why you did that? Because I don't like him. He answered all the questions, did not give me a chance to answer. Oh my goodness. No number 8 and no number 9. Just a primary 2 student, Jenny, 他就会讲骗话。他的头脑是很厉害的。You tell him about anything, because primary 2 got, they don't learn science yet, right? He can tell you for the primary 2 没有 science 嘛，只有 primary 3嘛。He can tell me all the science thing very well, no, but he has a lousy character. Seriously, I tell you one, I was very bad. I told the grandmother, I think that night, I think he got a big scolding by his parents. So can I have a quick one? I want to see, I will call your name and then you tell me, okay? Felice, which one is the 3 things that is that really describe your characters?
4, 6, 16.
Sorry, 4, 6, and 16, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, 4. I can see that you are a very determined person, the way you speak, the way you talk. And 6, you're flexible. Yeah, I can't tell now because only for 4.5 days. But during the last 2 days, you told me you can be very flexible, but in the Zoom, you might be very serious, but in real life, you're not. Number 16, you are very patient. How patient are you? Can you give me an example?
Like when someone
I can't hear you. I'm so sorry, I can't hear you.
Like when someone in my team is learning slower as compared to other classmates, then I will tell my other teammates to be patient with the person. I will try and teach the person whatever topics the teacher has taught us so that the person can catch up.
Very good. Very good example. Felice, from now on, all of you listen. Because of Felice used the word just now, I don't want you to use this word forever in your rest of your life. The word is called TRY. If you take the TRY, you take away the T, becomes CRY. If you try, you will cry. Don't try. Your parents never ever try to raise you up. Your parents do their utmost best to help you out. Felice, I don't think when you try to talk to your friend, I think you have done your best to persuade your classmate to talk to that person who was slow. Agree not? Because if you try, means I shut up, Felice, none of your business, go away, stop it. Why you so capable? Why you do all these things? No. Because you really put in your all your effort to tell them. Felice, that is the quality of a leader. But I'm so sorry, Felice. When you go to set 1, because now there's these mergers, the Express, the NA, or will mix together. So you will have a different set of students again. Your patience sometimes might run low. So my advice is, you know what you do? You know which one will be best to use it? Wait, don't say the answer. I will send the answer to Jenny. Okay, Jenny, my answer will be this. So the rest you can guess. What is, I will choose this number. Okay, Jenny, sorry, Jenny. Okay. You agree now, Jenny? The 16, Felice, you have to change. Which number do you think will be suitable when you go in set 1? Patient now, Wilson and Winston and Zhao Tong cannot, will not be able to apply it in your IP school. Very hard. Because some teacher will not have patience with you now, Wilson and Winston and Zhao Tong. You know what? Excuse me. I think I'm running out of your patience of you, Zhao Tong. Can you please do this? Wilson, I think I have no patience with you now. Can you please submit your this? Winston, you have given me a lot of things, but a reason, but I think I don't have patience with it. Can you quickly do it? Because I'm sorry, your classmate is running like Japan and China bullet train. I'm telling right to your face now, I'm very strict to you because all my IP students, after 6 months and 1 year, most of them, I'm telling you, I'm not scaring you, will really have nervous and stress breakdown. You know why? Because they miss out the number. That's where I show to Jenny. Agree now? Yeah, if you do not have this one, no matter how the rest is no point, seriously. Felice, which number will you choose? To see whether your number and my number coordinate.
21.
It's number what, Jenny?
13.
Yes. Remember the 3M, you need to motivate. Don't, Zhao Tong, imagine your teacher has been saying you, but you have a very reason. Oh. You know, sorry, Zhao Tong, Wilson and Winston, teachers are not always right. No. And parents are not always right. Let me tell you, I'm a parent. I have to stand on your side. So sometimes Wilson, Winston, and Zhao Tong, I'm not saying the rest are not important, please. I'm dealing with the 3 students here first. I'm not saying that you are wrong. Sometimes you cannot take 100% the brain on yourself, children. Take note. Okay, you only can take the brain of 50%. That goes to the rest of you, Yifei, Felice, Jenny, and Eden, and Curly. You cannot take the 100% brain of yourself. No, seriously, because I know you guys will definitely not try your best to do your work. You will do your best because you have went through the 6 years of really hardship, and today what you get, you will not want to leave these things behind. And I know some of you might feel a bit regret of your PSL results. So this is the best time to bring out the best of you. Is it true? Got to do with the word motivate? Right? If you're zealful, you're unbiased, the team player, so what? But if your team members are not motivated, then sorry. Wilson and Winston, you might think that Uncle Raymond, you talk rubbish. Give me an example. During the COVID-19, you tell me in the whole world there's so many leaders. Which leaders really can motivate the whole entire nation to run? China. You see the US do that? No. You see the India do that? No. You see Singapore do that? Yes. True enough. When we lock down, we lock down. When we put masks, we put masks. You go to USA, put masks. Sorry, my rights, my freedom. You have no rights to ask me to put the mask until they have to fight with the policeman and go to jail. True enough. In other country, you don't put masks, they fine you. You don't want this. So, ladies and gentlemen, Felice, You need to motivate. No more patient already. By words of encouragement. Hey guys, I think I know it's running out of time already. Hey, let's do it together. I know it's very tough, but I think we can make it. Okay. But during that motivation, Felice, you're adding the ingredient of patience. You're adding an ingredient of flexibility. You're adding the ingredient of determination. You're adding the ingredient of caring. You're also adding the ingredient of the X factors. You know what the X factor is? You, Felice. People will look at you. Hey, next time I got any problem, I can look for Felice. Hey, next time I got any problem, I can check with Felice. The teacher saying, who do you think this can be done, this task? The first thing that comes to their mind, Felice. Why? Because that he's very motivated. They will not say because they are caring, they are not determined. Felice, I'm in the school long enough, I'm in teaching long enough. This word motivate is the super important because it's called aspirations, inspiration, and motivation. Without this AIMS, you cannot succeed in life. As a leader yourself, you cannot have the rest. You realize that number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from A to Z. You realize that, Jenny? You can see that A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, N 呀，不用算啦，26个了啦，还在算，你看到你嘴巴的1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。Thank you, Felice. Next, where I have Wilson, please. Which three describe you, sir? Wilson? Be honest, because like just now Felice told me this thing. Felice, sorry, Wilson. I'm very sorry, Wilson. Felice, does he help you now? Did he help you to understand you better? So along the way, please print out this one. Along the way, Felice, maybe 3 months, 6 months later in the set one, you will change the other thing already. Okay? No need to choose more than 5. The most 3 to 5. Back to you, Wilson. Yes, Wilson?
1, 4,
1, 4,
8. 1, 4, 8.
Thank you. If you choose 8, I really respect you, sir. May I salute to you, sir? I like people to choose 8, to be honest. You're definitely approachable. The first day I can tell you already. Well done, Wilson. Okay. And number 4, did you choose number 4? Sorry, girl. Boy, sorry, girl. Sorry, sir.
Yeah.
Determine. Can you give me an example of your determination?
No, not 4, 6.
Can you tell me how flexible you are? Example? I can't hear you.
Like I can adapt to the situation.
I like the word you use, the word adapt. You use the lesson that day. Adapt, adopt, adapting. Yes. What kind of situation? Last example. Okay. In what? Give me a scenario.
Like if something doesn't go according to plan, then like do something else so that it goes like reaches the same result.
I think you're not suitable for this already, number 6 already. You are suitable for 25 already. Okay. Well done. You are suitable for 25. Thank you, Wilson. Winston, your turn, please, Winston. Yeah, I can open my eyes a bit already. Sorry. Yes, sir.
6.
Flexible.
Yeah.
2 more.
8.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sir.
7.
Oh, guidance. Seldom people choose number 7, to be honest. Can you give me an example why you choose guidance?
Because if you are a leader, you have to guide people.
Sorry? Guide people. Okay, carry on. Then?
So you need guidance.
Oh, okay. So, Winston, so if you like to guide people, that means you have a quality of a good leaders because you are honest. And the next one, what do you choose on the other one? I'm so sorry. You're flexible, right? Honest and flexible. So you're choosing 6, 7, 8, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're flexible. So yeah, a leader sometimes must be flexible when your team members say, Winston, I think I can do this. You straight away you give the flexibility. Let me think about it. Let me get back to you. I think maybe your ideas is good. Rather than straight away you tell people no. I don't think your idea is good. Sorry, I'll take mine. So you're very flexible and you're very honest. Means can do, cannot do means cannot do. Okay, well done. Can I have Zhao Tong? Can you give me a minute? Sorry, I need to talk to my wife. I'm getting my wife to give me some ice pack for my eyes. Yes, Wilson, Zhao Tong, yeah, Zhao Tong.
4,
Can tell? Two more.
4, 12, and 21.
412 lawyer, one. 关羽啊，讲义气 and 21 unbiased. Can you see how it works for 12 and 21 based on the past years of in school or in your life? Can you give me an example to show that you are really a 12 and 21, right? Person.
Like, basically, I don't really favor anyone. It's like, I mean, everyone's the same. No need for discrimination or anything. I mean, so basically, like, if my friends and like someone else, like maybe my friends and someone else are like fighting or something.
Not cold, eh?
Hmm?
Sorry, I'm talking about ice pack, not cold, sorry. Okay, carry on. So my eyes is a bit okay. Sorry, carry on. Sorry, Zhao Tong.
Basically, I don't favor anyone because like I treat every of my close friends the same.
Oh, I like the way you use the word close friend. That means you are very selective. You only feel that you are loyal and unbiased only to close friends. That means you are very determined. Once you have this close friend, that means you make sure that they are doing the right things according to what you want. But those normal friends, you are not that loyal and unbiased because you just treat as friend. Nothing wrong.
Because
So,
if like my normal friends kind of stop bullying people, then I wouldn't want to be friends with them.
very good,
But
very good.
because my close friends, I trust them.
No, not only that, you know why, Zhao Tong? Because when you choose your close friend, means these close friend has the similar characteristic of yours, 对吗？
Yeah.
对吗？就是好像以后你结婚，你要找一个老公跟你一样的 liking 嘛，对不对？好 ，so 赵彤 sorry. So example, now I give you an example. So let's say you got 3 sons, okay? Right, 3 sons. Of course, their age are different. So one of them make mistake, you don't know which one. How are you going to be unbiased and show the loyalties and being determined that your punishment or your praise will be given? I don't ask nonsense questions. I got reason to ask. How, Zhao Tong? So for example, one of your son broke your favorite vase. Okay, a very common example. Okay, the vase might be not expensive, but very meaningful to you. Okay, how are you going to interview or ask them or to make sure that, you know, how? Good question, huh?
Yeah, good question.
Yeah. So you have to use your comparison skills, your inference skills, your reliability skill, your utility skills, and all the sources that you interview your 3 children. Finally, the 3 children did not broke your vase. It's your mom who broke the vase. But because your 3 children love your mommy so much that they don't want Nai to bear the responsibility. Will you punish them or punish your mom? Now you get it? Why I'm saying that, children? Because whatever I told you just now about usefulness and reliability, take note, especially the express students. You're going to use all these skills, and take note for IP students, you're going to use all these skills from set 1 all the way up. Take note, I repeat again, comparison skill, inference skill, reliability skill, usefulness skill. Same thing as a police officer, right, Zhao Tong, I need to compare whether this guy is a suspect. You know, can you imagine? Imagine I go to a house, somebody called 老婆 老公打老婆跟老婆打老公也不一样correct right? Usually the guy hit the wife, the guy will get it. But what happens if the wife hit the guy? Who start the fight first? Who start the quarrel first? Get an idea, Zhao Tong? So that is where you must be loyal to according to what you do and determine whether you're going to put whose brain. Get it now? Leadership is not easy to do, no, seriously. Okay, you can ask your grandmother last time when they're young. You see, when the 姐姐 wrong or 哥哥 wrong, whoever 全部都被打. Everyone is punished. But now in the 21st century, we use reasonings. Thank you. All right. Next, Felice, you say already, huh? Felice, Zhao Tong, Wilson. Okay, back to you, Yifei. Jenny, you will be last, don't mind, okay? Yifei.
I choose 3, 8, and 15.
Okay, 3 and 15, please explain. Using a situation.
For 3, when like I see one of my friends like acting not normal from their usual actions, I will approach them, like ask them what's wrong and see if I can do anything to comfort and help them. For 15, when we do like a project, even if I really like my idea, I would still accept other people's idea and like see people's opinion on it and decide whether I would take the idea or not.
You can survive through group discussion in set 1, 2 onward. Everyone would like to go to your team. Don't believe when school reopen, some teacher will use this kind of method to test the student to be a monitor, student counselor, or even team leader. Seriously, okay? And the next one is called caring, right? You're saying caring, your friend is not well, right? Right, Yifei. Okay, what happened? Just a joke only, don't get angry. What happened? Say, let's say now I'm your friend. My name is called Susan. Okay, so if you say, Susan, what happened to you? Looks very down. They say, yeah, I'm very sad. Then if you continue to ask questions, like, what happened to you? Maybe I can help. Really? Okay. Can you go opposite 7-Eleven to buy me a packet of cigarette? Will you buy? You care, man? Then you talk to me, say you care for me. I'm addicted to smoking, no how? No, serious, Jenny. It's a true incident, no? So I'm telling you, see, now you understand leader, ma? 好 ，Uncle Raymond 讲做 leader 要帮人帮到底，送佛送到西。Hello， 你不是送佛哦，你是送那个 Satan to the， 你送错人了，懂吗？小妹妹，这个世界都是这么狡猾的哈，记住啊，全世界 including Uncle Raymond can don't trust， but 妈妈一定要 trust。所以一杯怎么办？哎，帮我买 cigarette 啊！不然你叫你的狗狗，你狗狗21岁吗？可以叫他帮我买，可以吗？那 OK 咯，叫你的大人谁买咯？example just example， 因为我听说你 daddy 有 smoking right 你跟他拿一包 cigarette 给我咯，你不要买，你会做咯 ？This is considered 帮凶哦，一菲。This is not caring， 你在害他哦，一菲，明白吗？所以你的 caring 就像 Uncle Raymond 这样咯。I go through this kind of things 哦 ，end up I end up become the victims, the suspect at times. So 你要看谁要帮哦。Number 3 and dangerous children, if you are listening when you do caring, please ask more questions before you can care for people, okay? 知道吗 ？OK， 我没有钱了，一菲，你借我钱哦，说借我钱 OK 啦，一菲 if you have $5， 如果他没有钱吃饭，我 no money to eat OK 啦，他跟你讲一菲借我500块，你要借吗？他说我被 scam 了，我在电话被 scam， 我去买 Lazada， if I don't pay, my mother is going to kill me, you see? Get it now? And sometimes if you don't help that friend, he might go and spread cyberbullying about you. You are Yifei, this girl is really a bad girl, this, you know what I mean? You will affect your study, Yifei. So when your friend is down, first thing is that ask him, how are you? What happened? Oh no, I'm not feeling good. I'm not well. So my advice to all of you report this to your form teacher. Especially when you see your friend cutting her wrist or his wrist, you know, cutting a wrist, 就是割那个 wrist 这边straight away you have to inform. Don't join them, Yifei. You know why I say that? My daughter joined them last time. My student joined another student. Because no point telling teachers, because teachers don't understand. Very sad to tell you, Yifei, what my students say is true. Not all teachers show the caring side. Let's be honest. Okay? But majority of teachers do care. So if they tell you, Yifei, don't tell our form teacher, if not, I'm not going to be friend to you. You never know, Maybe you don't tell. 3 days later, he jumped down from the building, huh? You will regret for your life. So 一菲啊，小心这个 number 3啊，你跟我一样就是这样。You have a good, 你有一个菩萨心肠，可是菩萨 You see, Buddha can see the future, right? Correct. When you help people. But you and I, we are not God, you see. Okay, we need more angels to help. But you see, Ife, if you don't attend to this lesson, you will know your strength. So now you know your strength. This is your strength, right? These are all not your weakness. Remember, Ife, thank you very much. So be careful, Ife. Back to you, Jenny.
8, 11, and 14.
Huh? Since when you become a guy? You should be nice girl, not nice guy. So I must put guy / girl. Okay, just kidding. 8, honest, can tell. You look at honest face. And what, 14? 11? Oh, shit. 为什么你会选 11 呢？
Help person.
Okay. That means this kinship can be family relationship or friends. Okay. Okay. What else? How do I know you are a nice guy? Give an example. I'm serious. This one I'm serious. How do I know you are a nice person? And you always have a kinship. Give me an example. If you can say in Chinese, Mandarin, or English also can. You want to talk to me in Japanese also can. Nani? That's what Zhao Tong will say. Nani? Yes, Jenny.
Sometimes they wanted me to do something. If I can do, then I will help them.
Stop. I don't like, don't say don't like, sorry. Don't ever use the word they. You know why? Listen carefully. Because when you say they, I don't know you're referring to your parents, to your siblings, to your relative, or to your friends. You get me now? So Jenny, can you imagine? Jenny, later they will come and see you because they told them not to see them. As they may come later at certain time, but they told me maybe they will be late. Sweet. You get me now? Who are you talking about? So you remember, don't use this in your compo and you compete. Your teacher will hate you. But you should thank Jenny for bringing out this. I'm not being sarcastic to you, Jenny. Okay, it's good that we share. Okay. Jenny, he later will come and see them. And he told them that she will not be able to make it because it is coming. Huh? 还有一个 it 到底是谁？哪个男的，哪个女的，哪个禽兽，哪一个 living thing and non-living things？ 明白吗？ So Jenny, you say, I would like to help my parents, my relative more than helping my friends. As they, my parents, are the one who really helped me out. So I must be nice to them, which are my parents. Get it up?
Get it.
So 我跟你讲，他们来看我们，咱们说要去看他们，他们说不要看到另外一个人。Excuse me， 有没有名字啊？ So do not use pronouns, use proper nouns, a name given to that person. 记住啊。 Once you do that in your English paper, in your history paper, good luck to you, especially your English literature. Please bring the name. So Jenny, 你是我的警官啊。 你是我的上司在警察。Ma'am, later they will come here to get these people out of the jail because actually they are not the one doing the riotings. Then 你就讲 ，Hello, Officer Raymond, who is the day? Who is the day coming? Oh, day is 那个老大。啊，老大来，老大不是警察，你盖面了，你会笑对吗？Jenny 不要颠倒。So I think Jenny, from now on, you know already. If a person start using too many they or then, you see, then they will come and save them. Then they will bring some breakfast. Then they will later go out and have a food delivery. Then they will say happy birthday. Then you know what you do? Dang, 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 dang. 记住不要 dang, 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 and so. Be very, always use child to 50 word, full stop. Next sentence, full stop. Do not have a sentence that is too many commas. Sorry, Jenny. You are not a lawyer yet. 我不是看不起你，不可以 be lawyer. Only lawyers usually have a lot of commas. So, some more. Don't use them. I don't know. You say who is the they ma? So it must be more specific, 对不对？
Friends.
Mhm.
Mm.
What else? Who else? Give me a minute, huh? I think somebody is calling me. Just give me a minute. I don't know who is calling me. Gone already. Never mind. Carry on.
And parents, siblings.
Well, how can you be a nice guy? How can you be showing your kinship?
If they need help, then I can help. Then I will help.
Can I use the word genuine help now?
Can.
Oh, you know what I mean by genuine 哦，真实的哦。说Jenny，帮我嘞，怎么帮我卖毒品好吗 ？Help 吗？你讲 nice guy 吗？你讲你是 nice guy 对不对
If I can
children
help, I will help.
correct，你说Jenny 可以帮我 ，then you must say this，看帮什么，看我怎么帮你，看你要我帮你什么，对吗？Because if you say yes, that means any good things and bad things you also help. So 当你讲话的时候小心 when you re-question it, rephrase the question it nicely, people will not approach you unnecessarily. So they will 三思而后行, they think 3 times before they approach you. Or Jenny, better be careful. Because when you ask him to do something, you will make sure that he's a nice guy, he's a very kinship, but he's a very honest person. Because he will not do things against her principle. 没有做违背良心的事情 that means against his conscience. 记住吗? Because you're leader. So when you ask questions, don't let people take you as a free riding or take you advantage 嘛，对不对 ？Because you're a nice guy， 哇，什么人都就是跟你讲，在这个世界上做 nice guy is not easy 啊，做好人很难的，所以要做一个好人是最好的。Because the quality you have is, but people will take advantage of you. So how to prevent people take advantage of you? You know which one will you do? 1 to 26. Wait, I will send this to Felice first. Nani, you spell Japanese some more. Clever girl. I think next week, can you teach me Japanese? Because the next 2 years, I'm going to Japan soon to meet the Japanese football players to hope they can go to World Cup. As well, later I'll be flying to China, so make sure China can go to World Cup. You learn Japanese, Zhao Tong? Can you answer me? You learn Japanese? Felice, my answer to you, what do you think, Jenny? Which one do you think will be? How to change the 11th and the 14th to something that people will not take advantage of you? Felice, you saw my answer, right, Felice? You agree now, Felice? Being a nice guy, having kinship and honest, you must have number what to make you better. So Jenny, what do you think the number I have chosen? Jenny, are you ready? Before I play Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, oh silent night, holy
Number
night.
2.
Best practice, okay, not bad. I choose number 9, integrity. Okay, when you are a nice guy, say 我做人有原则的，虽然我是很诚实的告诉你 I'm very honest to tell you I can't help you, but I have my integrity, I have the other side of it. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. I hope this one, your leadership's characteristics 1 to 26, which are the 26 alphabet, as and when, every time when you feel that you need to, and in fact, Yifei, Wilson, Winston, please turn on your camera, and Zhao Tong, Felice, and all of you who are listening, 2, 4, 6. I'd like to tell you, you can use this one to also gauge and judge and monitor your friends. True enough. You can tell Zhao Tong whether this friend is it number 15, or Yifei is your friend number 7, or Felice is your friend number 24, got the X factor. So far, nobody choose 24 and so far, I see. And then Wilson and Winston, do you think your friend got number 5 or number 18? For IP student, number 5 and number 18 and number 19 are very important. Zhao Tong, I'm seriously, because I realized, sorry, most of the schools like this are IP, this is recording, I may be wrong, I'm so sorry. They are very selfish. Don't rub your eyes, my dear. Because of rubbing my eyes today, you see my eyes have to wear sunglasses. I'm serious. I rub until my eyes become frog with you. Okay. So I realized because in your school, Zhao Tong, if you are going for IP, right? Your school are very, very competitive. I have this problem, no, Jenny and Felice Ife. I got these students, he told she asked her friend, she's from IP, she asked her friend, can you lend me your notes? Because yesterday I was sick. You know, for Jenny, you know what he did? Oh, I'm so sorry, I forgot to bring my notes today. I'm afraid I can't lend it to you. Fair, okay. Then later during recess time, she saw her friend reading the notes. You know, Zhao Dong, you know, this not once and twice. Just because they want to win each other like that. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure in the other school like that. I don't like. So that's why, Jenny, Ife, whatever you learn here, do not share. That's all. I'm not saying it's selfish. Ife, Felice, Zhao Dong, Wilson, Winston, Eden, and Colin. I'm not saying you do not share. Please share when you are successful one day. You share with your children, your grandchildren, your nephew and niece, or your brother and sister. I don't care. Let's prove your result first, Dima. Oh, Jenny, then you can share. All right, let's move on to the next one. So who are your favorite leader and why you choose? If you want to be a leader, who will you choose? Let's go and read this. See. Now, these are the 4 history set 3 students you know. These are the 4 who are involved in World War II. Okay, right. This one is this is British, sorry, this is US, British, this is Germany, this is Russia. Who will you choose? If you want to be a famous leader, who will you want to be a leader for a day? Let's go. Wilson, will you want to choose this 4 leader, or do you want to choose another one that you have in your mind? Sorry, I will choose Qin Shi Huang. You know Qin Shi Huang, right? Okay, 读书真辛苦，见识如见虎，只怪秦始皇鸡蛋糕烧书烧不完。Okay, I like Qin Shi Huang because not only he united China, he makes a lot of things that today we are using it, like the currency, okay, measurements, all these things. And not only that, he built the most magnificent 7 wonder, the Great Wall of China. Really, I don't think we can ask for more. So I choose Qin Shi Huang. So Wilson, who will you choose? So there's that. Arigato, Zhao Dong. Wakarimashita. Tomo. Zhao Dong say that you can Google it and learn from there. But no, I really want to learn. I used to learn Japanese. Okay, how? Hello, Wilson. Is that your brother? Okay, thanks. Hey, Wilson, who will you choose? Your brother? No, no way. Or who? Wilson?
I want to choose the emoji guy with the thinking thing.
Oh, emoji guy with the thinking. Oh, that's very interesting. Why? You do have other leaders to choose from besides this emoji guy?
I don't really want to be any one of them.
You have to, my dear. You must. You ought to. It's a waste. Then you don't study IP. IP is to train you to be a leader, and you are one of them. Okay, yeah, I know. I heard that. Okay, you are supposed to be one of them, and you are going to serve this country, Wilson. And your name is W stand for win, Wilson winning power. How can you say you don't want to be a leader? You have to. I'm so sorry. Okay, you are born to be a leader. And in fact, all of us are born to be a leader. Okay, positive. Don't be shy, Wilson. Then don't be in Singapore. Go to Africa and run with the kangaroo or the antelope or lion. I'm very serious. Wilson, you are born to be. Let me know who you want to be. Ife?
I want to be Albert Einstein for one day.
Whoa, why?
Because I want he invented many things and I want to like know his thought process while inventing those things.
Well done. Thank you. Felice? Ife, I send you another answer. Please keep it to yourself since you mentioned it. Got one of students choose this. Very, very touching. Ife. Super touching. You won't believe it later, I tell you, okay? Felice?
Thomas Edison.
Oh, Thomas Edison. Why?
Because I want to know how he made the light bulb. Also, I also want to know what kind of failure he encountered when inventing a lot of the things he invented.
Oh, you're damn bloody smart, huh? You want to see through the failures, how can the failure turn to your success and create new inventions, and then you can avoid the failure. Damn it, man. Smart girl. Yes, Wilson. Can I later I'll ask you, huh? Thanks. Next will be Zhao Tong. You want to be a leader called so cute. Who? I know. Zhao Tong want to be a leader like Zhao Xuan.
What?
No way. Okay, serious. Who are you want to be? Even you see whether got anyone use my that answer, okay? Even. Okay. You're surprised, right? Huh? It's also a set one boy, a set one girl last year. Who I now of course set two. I think in my class, yeah. Zhao Tong.
Mr. Lee Hsien-loong.
Okay, why?
Because he's the one who made our city green and made it like comfortable for us to live over in Singapore.
At this present time, correct not? But if you do not use this word at this present time, it's a wrong person. Because the actual person is his daddy, Mr. Lee Kuan Yew. So you have to add the word at this present time. Okay? Well done. Thank you. Winston? Who is your favorite? You want to be a leader of a day? Winston? Turn on your camera. Thank you.
I don't know.
Sorry, in my class got no IDK. I come back to you. You realize those people that you choose are Felice, Yifei, and Zhao Tong. That the person that you choose is quite similar to your characters. Back to you, Jenny. Who will you choose?
Chinese. Can I say Chinese?
Yes, please.
武则天.
Empress 武则天啊。
Wow.
这样你不是要穿那个衣服这样，然后这边有一个 logo，
No.
来人呐，把他给斩了，斩那个公公，我是宋公公，斩。是皇后，我知道了。OK， 为什么要做武则天呢？
因为她是历史上第一个女皇后、女皇帝。
哇 ，Not bad 哈！哇，你还懂得中国历史文化不错哇！你会讲说，因为武则天也是其中一个四大美人，就像我这样嘛。对，你不是四大美人，难道你是四大丑人吗？对吗？自己要讲自己美的 way 啊 ，Jenny。It can be act outside and your heart， 对不对？武则天是外表美，里面她的心其实有些不美。But you have to understand being the first empress at that time 你皇后it's not an easy task because 那个世界的时候全部都是大男人主义 ，right? And to control if you look at his history it made the most golden age of the Tang dynasty 唐朝 very popular. But a lot of people don't like her because of a lot of the wrong. She's born in the wrong time, correct? But she created a lot of history, created a lot of things. Because of her, it gives the power of woman. 如果她在那个年代可以做到这么伟大的事情 ，he can did such a magnificent job at that era, at that dynasty. 我身为女人，我也是跟她一样，我有两粒眼睛两只手，对吗 ？I can do the same thing. 何况你现在是在21世纪的 21st century that you have all the credibility like just now you see 赵彤 you type the Japanese word and all these things you use the power you see do you know that there are 10 million children don't even know how to use Google true now well done 武则天 back to you Wilson who will you choose you see all the girls got leaders guys
can have like two person like
yes of course
together.
My dear number one is what
Wright brothers.
The Wright brothers. What about the left brothers?
No, it's like
No, I'm just kidding. I know it's WRIGHT. I'm just trying to be funny, okay? Hey, sorry, I cannot use the word try. I'm just being funny. Okay, why you choose the Wright brothers?
Because they built the aeroplane and I'm very interested. Like I want to know how they made it so that it could like fly.
You see?
Because they're like the first people.
You see, right, girls, you agree not? He's born to be a leader. He's too humble to do it. You see, well done, Wilson. Yes. In fact, without the Wright brothers, they are the leaders of not being able to fail. Today, without the two, today we cannot even know how to fly. The aeroplanes, the aerospace. Well done, Wilson. Last but not least, Winston.
I choose the Wright brothers because I want to know how they make the plane.
You also same as Wilson, Is it Winston?
Yeah,
Okay, same. Why? Besides knowing to make the planes. You're right. Okay, can. Good. Nothing
because
wrong.
they invented the plane.
Okay, so you want to make better than the planes that they make, they invented, right? That means you both of you like science a lot. Can tell. Okay, thank you, Wilson and Winston. Ife, one of my students choose grandfather, right? Surprisingly, all of you are listening. Everyone was very short. Say, my favorite leader, if I want to be a leader of a day, I want to choose my grandfather. So everyone was silent at Zhao Tong. I said, huh? What? Then I asked her, why? Because today I can sit here to listen to your lecture. I have to thanks to my grandfather who has worked so hard for his entire life, who did not enjoy much of his life. My grandfather passed away. I can tell you, I would really want to start to cry with him. Seriously. You know what? Then I asked her why. Because of his sacrifice, because of what he helped my daddy to be what he is today and give us a very good life. You know what I do, Zhao Tong? Immediately I stand up, I bow to her. Awesome, man. Accept one student now, which is your age at that time, last year. No, understand what I mean? Jenny, a leader not necessarily must be these famous people. Nothing wrong, not Wu Zetian, Ci Xi Taihou, 还是杨贵妃，对吗？貂蝉. Okay, they are famous in their own way. But I think that girl who chose the grandfather, I must say more than 100% of salute. 对吗？赵董，Jenny, 一菲，你赞成吗？ Felice, you agree with me, right? So next time when people ask you this, if everyone choose all the leader, why not you choose your own, like your grandparents? 另眼相看，不同凡响。听过这句成语啊？ People will look at you in a different angles, different manners. No, seriously, I also want to choose my grandfather who has sacrificed so much for my family as well. Okay, so something new, like Jenny, correct now? Right, interesting. Sorry, I had to put my eyes back here with my eyes. Okay, next. This is very important. Please pay attention. If you are not, if you have a brother and sister sitting beside you, please ask them to listen to this. This is super, super important because not only that, those of you who choose honest integrity, you understand why it's so important. You know why? Ife, Jenny, Wilson, Felice, Winston, and Zhao Tong, Eden, and Ke, because this one will not only show your characters, it will show how you're going to concentrate to study all your 10 subjects. I'm serious. I'm very serious. Okay. So this one I will go through based on this one. This one, guys, can you go down to this website here? You see the www.123test.com. Last week, my Set 2 student did this, and this will tell you, so if you can print out this piece of paper, then you do this. So you see whether you are dominant, influencing, or steadiness and compliance. This is called the DISC. Jenny, this DISC is used in the real world. No? You go and show this to your daddy, mommy, they will tell you, oh my goodness. Yes. In fact, Ife, Winston, my school used this to test all my secondary students Set 3 to see which things they are good at and not good at, which thing they are capable, and also use this for like using check on the student council. So from there, let's say you are student council, you can tell which of the student council they are a dominant person influencing. I urge all of you to go to this website here, 123.com. Okay, Eden and Ke-Ying, if you are listening, please go to this because it really tells you. But please don't do that every month. Very ridiculous, Wilson. Do that. Maybe Wilson, you and your brother can do that. Then you can see whether how is your brother is it dominant. If he's a dominant person, no point arguing with him. If it's influencing, that means whatever you say, yes, Koko, yes, Koko. That is the different. Kok Kok, maybe we can do certain things, okay, but make sure everything is okay. Gary. Compliant means what do you think? Can do the, yeah, I think you since you already make up your mind, okay, lor, I will follow you, lor. I will do it. Get it? Lor? So this is a DISC. Any questions? If you are not sure of the words here, like for example, optimistic, example, you're not sure, or maybe you're not sure what is perfectionist, there is the time when you can Google it, or spontaneous, the word spontaneous. So conscious. Okay, and then what else? What are the words? You're not sure, then please look up for the dictionary and then find it. And at the same time, you're learning the vocab words. Okay. So when you see the word 6347, that means this person is very compliant. That is the first characteristic. Then followed by very dominant. So in compliance to you, like Jenny, or was it Yifei? Yifei said, yeah, I agree, I will accept it. But then later you have to step in already. You say, I think, yes, I agree with all of your answer, but being a team leader here, I need to tell you that I need to do this. Because that is your number, this one, steadiness. Then you're influencing, get it? And then go back to your 3 characteristics that you're talking about. Now you understand? So when you're doing your subject, let's say, for example, Felice, you have a test coming out in, let's say, first week of February after Chinese New Year. You got 3 tests. Which test do you do? Is it the English test or math test or science test? This is where you can use this to discuss and tell your brain. Should I do this first? This subject, why do you think I should do English last? Because it's language. I need to remember more formula for my math. Then the science, I also need to memorize certain codes. So I will do this first. English, maybe never mind. My language is powerful enough. But my maths, you know, yesterday, Yifei, I was teaching my set, going to be set 3. So I look at him and say, hey, why are you so tired and look so not like in the mood today? He said, oh yeah, because the whole day I'll be practicing my math. I said, this is school holiday leh. Yeah, because next year set 3 I'm taking this math, so I'm practicing now, you see. He's using this already. Then yesterday, 2 days ago, one of my ex-students just completed O-level, Zhao Tong. He completed O-level. Your brother will know him. Okay, Zhao Xue will know him. His name is called Xing Chen. Your brother will know him, Xing Chen. So Xing Chen, you know, your brother just finished O-level, ma, 对不对? No, so this boy, Zhao Tong, he also finished his O-level. So he came to my shop to work for part-time. Then I say, next day, can you come and work for me? He said, no, I cannot. He said, why? I got tuition. You think Zhao Tong tuition? Then I say, O-level just ended. Why are you having tuition? Wow, so on, man. You know what he said to me? What's that? Uncle Raymond, my mom asked me to prepare for my A-level math. You see? DISC. He's very compliant. He knows what he's going to do. He's being influenced by his mommy. Okay, he's not a dominant boy. So I know he's not the dominant. He's a very compliant and influencing. Now you get it? But if I ask your brother to do that, your brother say, no, I'm going to work. I want to take a break. So your brother will be the dominant. Get it? So from there, you don't need to argue with certain people, children. From there, you can use this. Is my friend a dominant or influencing or steadiness or compliance? Just use this DISC. Okay, Jenny, you get it, huh? Okay, this one is very useful all the way to even your adulthood. Because, sorry, when you type the word DISC test in Google now, if you want to, you can see about a few hundred of these tests. Seriously, and at the same time, you can learn your English if you want to, all right? So this one, what are you going to learn to prepare for your next year exam? I talk so much. May I have Wilson, will you mind read to the first paragraph? First 2 paragraphs.
Our focus for writing has always been skill-based, and in secondary one, we believe skills are more important than ever. Your teenager has to learn to write discursive essays amongst many other text types.
So
Uncle Raymond.
For you, it's more than just discursive. You might be doing argumentative as well. Number 2, paragraph.
Uncle Raymond covers all types of essays in detail, e.g., cloning and war, which is more serious to the world, and focus on helping students understand the structure of various text types, as well as key language features they should have for all kinds of essays.
So be prepared. Later I'll show you different types of essay. Carry on. May I, Winston? The last two paragraphs, the next two paragraphs, Winston.
Current affairs and general knowledge are indispensable for any secondary school students to ace their writing and comprehension. Thus, Uncle Raymond strongly believes that inquiry and creative skill-based teaching of grammar will be more relevant to your teenager's life.
Ask, you will be given, seek, and you will find. No question is a silly questions. You are silly if you don't ask questions. That is me. So whatever you have read just now, Winston and Wilson, it is very true. From today onwards, the moment you end today's boot camp, you have to start to go out to hit out to your books. Start preparing already. Don't wait for which school is coming. The school is just a secondary things in your mind. The primary thing in your mind now is to how do you bank in, B-A-N-K, how do you bank in all this knowledge into your brain? If your senior, like the two students who are doing that, even their exam just over, they're already prepared. Guys, you have 4 years to go, no? Think about it. You have not seen your classmates. Some of your classmates might be super on. Some of your classmates may, don't care. This is where later at the end of the year, you see them climbing over spill. Teacher, can you give me 1 more mark? So I need that 1 more mark to pass. But 平时他不要做功课，平时他不要听课，平时他好吃懒做。Sorry. This is the one, children. Take note. Please pay attention here. Super important. In your set 1, you'll be doing this one, and this one, and this one. Some of them in set 2 will be doing this. Okay? I know a lot of students may not like to do argumentative, but this is one of the best to write. The hybrid one is usually for the IP student. This hybrid can consist of everything here. Express student, if you're complaining, wow, so difficult, this one. IP students are actually doing all this. So IP students, actually your school are preparing for your university and A-level. So Wilson, stop it. Don't say you don't want to be leader. You are born to be leader, you will be leader, and you must be a leader. You are the eldest in the family, right, Wilson?
Yeah.
So you are koko, so you have to set role model, no choice. Okay? Right. So take note of all these things. This is printed, it will download to you. So please take note, do not share. What type of essay are you going to write? So children, now listen, look here. From now on, you seriously, I say, Uncle Raymond, I haven't started my set one. How the hell I know which one is which one? Very simple, children. Take this picture now, use a handphone. Take my face if you want to. Jenny, your spectacle will crack, your handphone will crack if I do this. Okay, take your handphone doing this, I'm very serious. Go to the popular bookshop. I think of this book fest coming up, right? All right, go to the popular bookshop and then look through. Zhao Tong, check your koko, your koko got this guidebook, all these things, take a look. Ask your koko those essay that he has, don't throw away. Look through the question that he did, the compo that he wrote. Seriously. No, you will get some inspiration and motivation. So seriously, if you have brother and sister who are older than you and went through secondary school life, look through it. Trust me. Of course, if you want to attend the creative lesson for my tuition, that's another story. But whatever it is, okay, or you want to attend your creative lesson to other tuition center, whatever it is, always remember this one. You'll be 100% tested in your secondary school life. And all these will be used in all the way to university. Okay? Please take note. This is super important. And the best, if you don't know what this, go to the popular, look through the table of content. They will break down in argumentative narrative. Then you'll get some idea. Like the cloning and war. You know what is cloning, right? I clone another Jenny. Okay, I clone another Hitler. So do you think it's good or bad? I clone another sheep. I clone another dog. So these are all to do with science, you see. So think about, this is my method. I'm coming out this book called Creative Writing Books. I'm about to print the books. I'm getting my students to design my book cover. So this is the one, setting. I've been using this, Ife and Felice, for more than, I lost count already. Until recently, I decided to compile it into a books and sell it. And maybe keep it, maybe one day I die. You know who is Hans Christian Andersen? The one who wrote 丑小鸭, the ugly duckling, the one who wrote 那个卖火柴的女孩, 有没有? Okay, be careful when you eat chewing gum in Singapore. Okay. Yeah. Be careful. No, it's okay. You know, in Singapore, we cannot eat chewing gum. At home can, but now it's okay, flexible. So setting up the story, is it a narrative? Descriptive, that's just how I mentioned, right? That's a setting. So imagine Wilson, Winston, Zhao Tong, and all of you are listening, Eden and Ke Imagine 你是一个导演 right? Of 一菲，你要导演一个 haunted house, 对吗？ A haunted house, of course, 你要找一个 haunted house, 一个屋子很破烂不堪 right? Very dilapidated, the rooftop, then a lot of spider web, right? Correct? Very dark, correct? That's haunted house, correct? So if you want to do a birthday party, of course, you like do birthday party, Halloween, right? That is called the setting. Get it now? You must have, you see, you realize my title is the last part. So you see, if you want to do a setting, like let's say talk about haunted house, 鬼屋, of course, the setting must be very eerie, very scary, very spooky, right? Or maybe the 7 years, 7 months, that kind of things. Then who is your main characters? Now, children, the main characters, whether it's an argumentative or whatever question it is, like for example, cloning and war, which one is more serious? Which one has the most impact to the world? So these are the 2 characters we are talking about. So my advice is not more than 5 characters. This also I discussed in my creative writing skills, but this is one of the method only. One of the method, I got lots of methods. So this is one of the most usable method. There are other methods. Some students might say, uncle, I get sick of this method. I want another method. 就像整天你吃炒饭，你会吃到咸，对吧 Wilson? Agree? 你整天吃炒饭，你会咸吗？你整天吃牛排，你会咸吗？ We get tired, right? So next, the atmosphere. This is the one of the most important. A lot of students might miss out on the atmosphere. This is where you need now, children, your adjective, your adverbs, your grammar. All right, Felice, take note of this one. I think no problem for you. This is where you create the atmosphere. Then the reader, oh my goodness sake, please take note now. No more in primary school. I got students say, my situation writing in primary school only 1 paragraph. I say your teacher must be crazy, man. In secondary school, you must write at least 5. I don't care whether you're set 1 or 2, 5 and above. But for set 1, Yifei and Khalid, take note, the best is 5 paragraphs. Okay? To start off with 5 paragraphs. So you must learn. So how many words are there? Just a quick one. At least 50 to 80 words or 100 words per paragraph. For set 1, you need to write about 300 words. So the title. So with the SMAR, if all these are ready, then you can fulfill the title. Never look at the title and then do the questions immediately. Always look at the title, then do your draft. Okay, it's taught in my creative lesson. So this is the one. Please do not share. Okay, I will advise you, Jenny. Take note. The more you have this example, you keep all these example in your file. By the time you set 3, you will have a few hundred of example already. So for example, if I write an essay about an accident, so I will give these 3 drafts. Okay, so a quick one, Jenny, which one will you choose? Winston, Zhao Tong. You know, got one P4 girl wrote an accident, very solid. He said that one day, my birthday, my dad bought me a kite. I brought the kite up to fly. Before that, my dad said that you must be careful. Do not fly a kite near the roadside. Okay, fair, safety ma. So suddenly when I'm flying the kite, the string broke. The kite flew across the street. I ran across the road. The next thing, I was in hospital. When I woke up, my leg was on cast. The cast I bao. So mommy, where am I? I said, you are in hospital, but Uncle Tan was not lucky. So what happened to Uncle Tan? Who is Uncle Tan? Uncle Tan is the one who saw you dash across the road. He saved you and he was being knocked down. And now he's on wheelchair permanently. Oh my gosh. An accident we did, an accident. So he said, mommy, can you please push me to the other room and say thank you to Uncle Tan? Yes. And push him when he was there already. Say, Uncle Tan, thank you so much for saving my life. And Uncle Tan said to me, thank God I managed to save your life, but nobody managed to save my son's life. Huh? I was shocked again. Another accident. Cool, right? Huh, Felice? So I asked Uncle Tan, what happened to your son? My son dashed the road, across the road, but he was killed immediately by a car. Oh my God, Jesus Christ, man. Zhao Tong, if you are a teacher, will you give this primary 4 A star? Yes? Zhao Tong. Zhao Tong is taking tissue paper and crying. 很可怜，很感动，真的很感动，真的很好。A primary 4 girl. That was one of my ex-students. I will never forget this story. I'm asking you to cry, not putting that kind of face like that. Okay, Zhao Tong, you are supposed to putting a crying face. Okay, children, now you understand now. With these 3 examples, I know a lot of students who don't like to do this, but it will definitely help you in the long run. Trust me. You might find it, ayo, just straight away write the story. You know, why you still got example 1, story 1, 2, and 3? Which one will you choose, Jenny?
Number 1.
So common, right? Can you imagine? If you are a teacher, you are going to mark 20 essay all on accident. Boring, right? Unless your accident is like the one I told you, right? Huh? Like the girl like that. Number 2 also very common, right? You forget to turn on the heater, turn on the stove, the gas, then boom, fire, people, come, right? Very common, right? Number 3 is more interesting, right? Right? You realize that? And it's a bit tough to write. Get it now? So I'm sharing this because you see, when you get older, you will have more ideas to write. So that's why I call 3 draft. I'm just sharing you. If you don't like, then fine. Okay, this is what I force my students when they do creative writing in my tuition class. So they have to write 3. I'm talking about my set 3 and set 4 students. Their topics are very tough ones. So they have to do it. Wow, Uncle Raymond, you serious? No, let's do this one. Then later when they do it, when they go to exam, wow, Uncle Raymond, thank you for that 3 draft. That day when the exam, I was so scared, I got mental block, brain freeze. Then later I realized I did one of the 3 draft. It gave me some ideas. And then also, you see, Jenny, imagine you got 3 draft. Police also got 3 draft. Yifei also got 3 draft. Zhao Tong also got 3 draft. Wilson also got 3 draft. Vincent also got 3 draft. 你是不是一次过可以学到很多个? You see, 3 times 6, you got 18 ideas there. Oh, now you get it. But if you yourself is only got 3, right? But when you accumulate more, you see, that's why we must be having fast, not slow. So this is the one. So you see, we got a lot of examples, how to use aims, how to use close. So these are another few methods. So these are the 3 methods, but there are more than these 3 methods. So primary school got primary school methods, secondary school got secondary school methods. Okay. So these are the 4 questions. Sorry, Wilson, Winston, and Zhao Tong, you may not be following this 4 one. This is usually for the express. You see, O level and N levels. Okay, so take note, Jenny, Felice, Eden, Kerlin, I'm not sure you're express or IP, and Yifei, you're express, right? So take note of this one. You will have 2 argumentative and 2 narrative, or one of them will be hybrid. So these are the questions that will be tested on. So this is your set 1, if I'm not mistaken. Write about an unusual person, describe a narrative. What are your views? You see, discuss. Okay. So that's why your grammar, your adjectives must be very strong. And remember, don't write too long on the sentence, 12 to 15 words. Next, what is your English paper 2? Comprehensions to help you to tackle. So this one I talked about 2 days ago, right? This one, take note. Please print these questions. Whether you're IP or Express or Kerlin and Eden, please do not share with your classmates. This one is super, super important. Especially number 4. IP student, you'll be tested like hell. Wilson and Winston, take note now. Number 4. Okay, I have no time to go through one by one, but just take note of all these things. It's very important. Number 7, good luck to you, all of you. You have to do this. And please, when they say, when they say 80 words, you jolly well make better 76 to 81 words. If you less than 75 words, marks will be deducted. Excuse me, Yifei, not from your school. I'm talking about the Cambridge in England. And there are people who really count your words by words on that. You can put 80 words, but they count 75 words. They are considered cheating already. Dishonesty, I'm telling you. So don't play with this number 7. Same as an IP student. When they are 80 words, IP student, set 1 is 90 to 95 words. When you come to set 2, will be 120 words. Depend on your IP school, okay? This is very important. You know what is FQ? I already give you the example. Some school will give you this as well. Some school will just tell you, we take note of this. But all this actually are Jenny preparing you all the way to set 4. Okay, fair, huh? So you see, you value for your money to come for this boot camp. So you must take note of all these. These are the children that from now all the way to your set 4, you have to know all this. It's a must. It's a must, okay? Okay, so these are example. To use the word EKE, write down this word, okay? EKE, eat a living. Grandparents, your parents and grandparents are leaders, so this one you can read through this, very straightforward. We have discussed just now an hour ago. So summary, always use the so, then how. So what is impact? Then what is the effect? And how was the result? So all these can be used for your science, math, Chinese, English literature. Seriously. Every time use the so, then how. It's copyright by me. Yeah? I don't think other people use that so far. It's called STH, stand for something. So what is the something that you want to talk about? The comprehension passage, the essay that you want to write, like you're using the SMART. Are you going for Maristella? Why you type Maristella? Suddenly you type Maristella and put a question mark. I don't get your question, sorry. Okay, are we ready to present this? Anyone? If not, I will skip this. Who want to start first? I call your name. No, it's okay if you don't want to start. It's fine with me, you know. Because from there I can help you to what you call, to gauge you. But of course, you say if you are not interested, fine. Then you say no. Maybe I want to join your tuition class next time to do the presentation. It's fine with me. Or Uncle Raymond, I'm going to join another speech and drama class, so I don't want to do it. I want to join another tuition class to do it. Fine. So I go quickly with all of you. Okay, don't mind. Let's go. Felice, do you want to do your presentation? Which topic do you want to talk? 5-second rule. If you don't want to do it, just say pass. Okay?
Pass.
Okay? Who are? Felice, pass.
Yeah.
Thank you. Zhao Tong.
Pass.
Wilson.
Pass.
Winston. Winston, which one you want to do?
Pass.
Pass. Eden. Eden, which one you want to do, Eden? Eden don't want to answer me, very naughty at this, Eden. Karim, which one you want to do? You see, the two don't want to answer me. Ay, so sad. Jenny, which one you want to do?
Pass.
Oh, you want to do pass? Okay, the pass.
I will pass.
I thought you say you want to do the pass. Will you
Oh.
pass? 你看, will you pass? 我有近视令。一菲
Pass.
all pass. Why so scared to do presentation? Can I do all the 10 into one go? This one not prepared one. One day I found a pen. I decided to write something on a jug, but the jug was made of hard surface. So I decided to write on the pot. But the pot was DIY from my grandfather, so I do not want to dirty it. Later in the box, I found a kit, and the kit inside there is a toy gun. You remind me this toy gun that was bought by my grandfather. Indeed, it was a very nice toy gun that I had for my first birthday when I was 5 years old. Later, my father asked me to get into the car because my family's fence broke down. The end. You see? You get me now? When I'm doing this, I'm using so. These are the 10 things right in front of me. Then, can I make this 10 things into one story now? How am I going to do it? Which one come first? Jenny 明白吗？你听过七步诗吗？子斗、煮豆什么？同是根本生啊，煮豆燃豆萁啊，同是根本生是吗？ Something like that, right? Or which one start first? At least I know, right?
煮豆燃豆萁，本是同根生，是吗？
这个是曹植跟曹仁讲的是吗？为什么他的哥哥要跟弟弟讲这种东西呢？
因为他的哥哥为了争夺皇位，要把弟弟杀掉。
你看到吗？那天我们不是有讲说 families can be a threat， 对不对？对不对？对吗？同是曹操的2个宝贝儿子嘞， 为什么他哥哥会有这种想法呢？因为你懂什么？搞这个 head 对不对 ？jealous 对不对？可是他弟弟用 golden head 去克服他哥哥的心理障碍。Now you tell me, children, is language more important or number more important? Number is 7 step. Within the 7th step, he cannot answer. He's going to chop off his head. But because of his language, he saved his life. Jenny, now you understand why language, I use example like this. No, sorry, Johnny, no racist. If I were to tell an Indian, a Malay, or a Laowai, unless they learn our Chinese culture, they will not understand what it means by 七步诗, correct? Right? So, but because we are all Chinese, now you understand why our culture, the Chinese, is so important. Right? And you realize that after the 7th step, what happened? The brother will trust him, right? And know the rest is history, correct? Right? Wow, Jenny, you understand you like 三国演义啊？看来你的华文程度很好。加把劲在其他的科目，你已经最高。Are you taking higher Chinese in secondary school? Yes? Well done. I must stand out and salute you. Bow to you. Well done. I love people who take higher Chinese. Seriously. Thank you so much. This is my number and this one. Okay, before I go, okay, this is all. Sorry, it's not November. It's supposed to be December. Okay, because that time I thought it's preparing for the November slide for set 1. My eye is much better. I hope I can take out my let me take out my spectacle first. Before I say something important to all of you. I hope my eyes is better. My eyes still swollen, but still okay. So guys, Eden, Ke-Ying, unfortunately, you only the first day you came in and the rest you're watching video. Whatever it is, may I, from the bottom of my heart, I wish your family and you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year of 2023. And all the best to your set ones, whoever you want to come in for future classes, please contact my colleagues there, whether English class or creative class, but not math class, please. Like I said, I'll be starting my set 1 class as usual for both creative as well as English class. And then you want to do your maths or your Chinese, please contact my JLC staff. Even though if you don't want to have tuition in JLC, please go ahead. You need some tuition at times. But if you can study your own, good. You must have a timetable and plan. For me, I wish all of you, okay, a smooth, can I use the S, a successful, smooth, safe and super and sensational journey in your secondary school life. And I really thank you so much. I stand out, please. Thank you. And bow to all of you for a wonderful 5 days and looking forward to see you if possible. But this 5 days was really enjoyable for me. Thank you, everyone. God bless you. And may I say bye-bye. Let me stop the